Good morning, fifth graders. Happy Tuesday. Today we're going to work on day 2 of lesson 6. So yesterday you should have finished reading that section, 1945, A Changing World. You should have created some notes, came up with a main idea and some key details, and written your summaries. So today we're going to summarize an informational text read aloud and create a paragraph based on the factors for success. Before we do that, I want to go back to what your summary should have looked like and refresh your memories. So I'm just going to show you what an exemplar summary should have been for yesterday's work or for this section. So remember, there's 2 paragraphs because you probably had 2 main ideas. So in 1945, A Changing World, in Promises to Keep, Sharon Robinson describes how people began to push for the integration of baseball. Major League Baseball did not allow non-white players, so black players had to play in the Negro Leagues. But after World War II, people began to question why baseball was segregated. Sports writers wrote daily articles about segregation within professional sports and asked the commissioner, owners, ball players, and fans to end segregation in baseball. A couple of baseball owners tried to break the color barrier in baseball, but were unsuccessful. Branch Rickey, the president and general manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers, however, was successful. Rickey grew up playing baseball. He had strong values and beliefs and was well known for making bold moves in baseball. When he first proposed integrated baseball, the commissioner at the time was against it. But that commissioner died, and the new commissioner supported integration. Rickey wanted to break the color barrier for 2 reasons. He believed in equality, and he wanted to build the strongest team possible. He used scouts, studied reports, and talked with sports writers to find the right player to bring to the major leagues. He was looking for someone who could play at the major league level, but who was also the right man off the field. That led him to Jackie Robinson. So these are obviously very detailed summaries. Yours might not have been this detailed. However, I hope that you were hitting both those main ideas. So one focus being on the fact that the Negro Leagues was very segregated and had a lot of unfair things going on. And also the second part, that Branch Rickey really played a huge role in making a change in baseball. Okay, so now hopefully your memories are refreshed. You still have the copy of the copy of Promises to Keep to help you today, but let's just pull up this work for today. So you can see that I've already filled this in, but I want to talk about it. I want you to think about the fact that obviously we know that Jackie was successful in making a change in baseball, but we need to look into the facts of there were lots of other people working towards the same thing that definitely helped his success. So we're focusing on the decision makers. So people that can make a change. We're talking about people that are higher up in either the baseball system or the government in the country, people that really can change laws and things like that. So this directs us to page 23. So I'm going to pull up 23. I will tell you that 22 really doesn't get into those lawmakers or people, decision makers making a change. But I want you to just go through pages 22 to, 22 to 27. And I want you to think and stop and think about the different people that were making a difference. So as I read this, I see a mention of President Harry S. Truman. Obviously, president gives me the clue, all right, he is a decision maker. Let me pay attention to what he's doing. So in 1948, President Harry S. Truman announced an end to segregation in the U.S. military. Other people were just as interested in desegregating civilian life. So that means not just in the military, but in normal life as well. So I am definitely going to make a mention of the fact that a decision maker like President Truman ended segregation at the time. Okay, so this is during the war. He decides, okay, we need to put a stop to this segregation and what's going on, especially in the military. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to continue to reread these pages, and you're going to come across people who definitely are decision makers or people who are higher up, either in business or government. Okay, and you're going to continue to fill out the organizer or the anchor chart for today. So remember, it is other people in the world fighting for the same thing. So it should be a similar cause of ending segregation, but that these are high up decision makers. Okay. Let me just add here pages 22 through 27. Okay. Again, if you guys have any questions, message me, and I look forward to looking at these today.